meal prep videos assume you have all afternoon, but what actually helps when you don't? Today, we're testing whether breakfast and lunch can be handled in under an hour without the kitchen falling apart. Hey, what's up? It's Andrea, and in today's video, I'm giving myself 1 hour to prep 2 things that quietly make the rest of the week easier. 1 breakfast and 1 lunch. If you're new here on my channel, I share simple, realistic ways to feed your family well without spending your whole life in the kitchen. So if that sounds like something you'd enjoy, go ahead and hit the subscribe button down below, tap the bell icon so that you get notified when my next video goes live, and let's get started. For this prep, I'm using recipes from the Healthy Mama Meals app. The creator, Kris, is a trained chef, and she focuses on helping moms cook meals that are healthy, family-friendly, and genuinely delicious. And this component-style prep is something that I learned from her approach. I'll link the website in the description if you want to check out these recipes for yourself. The goal for today was to see if I could realistically handle breakfast and lunch for the next few days in about an hour. Not by cooking full meals start to finish, but by prepping shared components that work across both and then assembling them. So I started with sweet potatoes since both of the recipes use them. I peeled and chopped them, tossed them with some oil and spices, and got them into the oven right away. Anytime multiple meals use the same ingredient, that's where I started. Saves time later, it keeps things simple. While the sweet potatoes were roasting, I moved straight to the stove. I started cooking the rice and searing the chicken at the same time. This is where overlapping steps really matters. So letting the oven and the stovetop work for you instead of doing everything one at a time. Once those base components were going, I prepped and assembled the egg cups. Everything came together fairly quickly once all the ingredients were prepped, and then once they're ready, they go straight into the oven. And this is where the timing got interesting. So my timer went off just as the egg cups were going into the oven, which meant that all of the component prep and the breakfast was done exactly, well, the breakfast was prepped in exactly 1 hour. At this point, I started the stopwatch on my Apple Watch to see, just to measure how much longer the rest would take. While the egg cups baked, I assembled the salad jars. All of the cooking was already done, so this part was mostly just portioning and layering. From start to finish, everything took just under an hour and a half. About an hour of that was active prep, and the rest was assembly and oven time. So the full prep ended up taking about an hour and a half. I do think filming slowed me down a little bit. My husband's convinced that if I wasn't filming, I could have done it faster. But so now I'm curious, if you tried this at home, could you beat me? I would love to know. If you do try this at home, drop a comment with your time. I'd love to see who's able to get it done faster. So with breakfast and lunch handled, dinner is usually the next thing that needs a plan. If you're looking for some ideas there, I have a video where I share 3 freezer dinners that work really well for busy weeks. I will link that in the description below so you can go check that out next. Thanks so much for joining me today. I'll see you over there.